Um, but the most standard copy that works the best says, "Dear homeowner, what are your plans for 123 Main Street? I'm prepared to make a cash offer that I'd love to discuss with you. Call or text me at this phone number. Sincerely, Mason." Very, very simple. There are some tweaks that we're starting to put into that a little bit. This kind of goes back to your first question of like, actually, it pertains to this as well, but the most effective way to get people to respond to you. So we're starting to put in like extra incentives into that copy. So things like, we'll help pay for your move, or we can give you X amount in cash up front before closing. Like different things like that, that there's a different incentive for that person to call in that nobody else is doing right now. And this is actually the first podcast we've talked about that on, doing that. So I'm sure in 3 months, other mail houses will start doing it too. But we've seen really good results out of that too, because it's just like, if you want to sell your house and you don't have the money to move, you don't know how to move, you don't know what you're going to do, like, cool, we can help solve that problem. That's what we do as real estate investors, is solve problems for people. So that's kind of like our main standard copy that works really well. But what we do as well is like, Mason, I don't know if you're doing like a one-time order or a sequence, but if you go through a sequence with us, every single month that copy changes just a little bit to target a different pain point why somebody might want to sell. So it might talk about selling and not paying realtor commissions one month. The next month it'll say, selling without cleaning your house, or selling without fixing it, get a fast cash offer, close in 30 days. Like there's a little bit of a tweak that kind of goes into that original messaging I mentioned when we do that. But targeting different reasons why somebody might want to actually sell. And I'll give you guys some good data behind this too, because we work with Deal Machine on a lot of stuff. So this is kind of doing our mail through Deal Machine as well, that we've got some of this data from. But the most effective way that you can send direct mail to somebody, or we'll say it this way, the most opportunity you're going to get out of a list when you're mailing to people is by hitting them between 3 and 5 months in a row. If you like, the numbers were something like month one, about 14 to 15% of the people that ever would have called in will call in on month one. So you're missing 85% of the people if you stop there. Month two, that number goes up to 30. Month three, you're up to like 55, 60%. And then between months 4 and 5 is where you hit like between 60, 70, 80% of anybody that ever would have called in is going to call in. And that's because you have to be consistent and send something to them. And that's why, like, when we do a sequence, we vary the piece that's going out every single month. So it's not the same thing. They don't see it and they're like, oh, there's Justin again, and throw it away. It's something new. It's something different. There's a different reason why they might want to capitalize on it.